Hey guys, what's going on? So as I talked about before, in my unboxing video, I am gonna make a little bit of a further in-depth video in comparison with my Shure 425s and my Adel A6 from 64 Audio. So without further ado, here we go. So I want to talk about the Shures first, just because dual drivers are kind of what I've been using for a good while now, and it's kind of what I thought would be the last thing I'd need. Um, and so I just want to show you guys these. These are definitely a cool in-ear monitor if you're starting out. If you don't really know what you're getting yourself into, definitely would go with any Shure pair of in-ear monitors, just because they're pretty inexpensive if you start off with the entry stuff, and they just work. They're a great product. You're able to really get a feel for what using in-ear monitors is really like. So I definitely would recommend these guys to anyone. I got the clear ones that have the. They normally came with a clear cable as well, but I ended up stepping on them while they were in the case, and the cable broke. So I had to get a replacement cable, but it works. It's super great. I absolutely wouldn't. I mean, this is a great backup pair to have for sure. So yeah, these guys are awesome. Definitely, got dual drivers, so you got your highs and your lows. Nice, great way to get a feel for, what monitoring is like, and a little bit more higher end than your average, regular skull candy headphone. But yeah, so these guys are awesome. Definitely, if you don't have a set of in-ear monitors and you're wanting to get into it, I'd recommend a set of 425s or any one of the Shure brands for sure. So I also want to talk about my 64 audios. I'll open up the case in a bit, but I wanted to talk about this killer case. So as you guys can see, the case is a lot smaller. If you haven't seen other, the other case is probably about like this much bigger. Super cool. I love how kind of different it looks. I wasn't sure what to expect, but fits in my hand. It kind of holds everything, so it's super awesome. So let's go ahead and open it up, and I'll show you guys what's inside. In my unboxing video, I did the same thing where I kind of talked about what was in there, but get a little bit more in depth. And if you guys have any questions as to, what is inside, or any questions you guys might have, feel free to comment below. I'll do my best to answer your questions to the best of my abilities. Anyway, so case, name's up in the front. They didn't stop doing that, so that's pretty cool. So case unlatches from here from the bottom. So if you're holding the case like this, and kind of has all your basic needs up here. These little notches up here are for any. I guess they're going to be making more Adele modules, so those will go in there, and they'll be doing different things, and you can interchange them out. So that's something I'm looking forward to. You have your shirt clip and your cleaning tool. They don't include the 1/4-inch jack anymore. I'm guessing there's a lot of people who didn't need them. You can still buy them off their site though, so something to look into. And then these are the ears themselves. So I just went with the wood face plates. It says 64 audio on one side, and then it says Adele on the other. And then I just got good old clear shells on them. So they're super great. I'm gonna go ahead and pull them out so you guys can see them as best as possible. I got the long cable too, just because I wanted that reassurance that I had a little bit more wiggle room and whatnot. So these are it right here. Super, super cool. I don't know if the camera's catching those that great, but that's them right there. So yeah, basically, I got these last Thursday, and I got a chance to play with them over the weekend, and I gotta say that these guys are incredibly amazing. Jumping from dual drivers to 6 drivers was just completely a completely huge eye opener. I got a lot of, I was able to hear things that I couldn't hear before, and that's what some of my buddies that have 1964s and 64 audio said. It's like, dude, best investment you'll make. It's, I mean, you're gonna hear things that you never thought existed in music, and so it was this huge eye opener. it was super cool to be able to just plug these into an Aviom system and just turn up what you need without having to worry about EQing or anything like that. I mean, the response from these, the kick, the bass, the guitars didn't sound too twangy from the high end or too bassy because there was too much low. They sounded just really, really full. Everything. I mean, even the way you pan. And I gotta say, the panning part is probably one of my favorite parts about these guys. With the Adel technology, that was one of the things that was included. So it acts basically like a secondary eardrum. So what it does is it absorbs the pneumatic pressures, and they talk about this on their website. So you don't have to worry about any ear fatigue. So your eardrum isn't vibrating because the Adel module is absorbing all that shock from the speakers. But even the way you pan, you're able to hear where you're putting everything in your mix, and the stereo image is just insanely awesome. I was running stereo, so I pan hard left, hard right. I put the acoustic on one side, the keys on the other side, and then kind of just EQ'd the vocalist. The drums were, where they needed to be, and I was literally blown away by how phenomenal these things sounded. I mean, these guys are great, and I'm pretty sure if something happened to these guys, this would be a great fallback until these guys got fixed. But the seal, the way they go into your ear. I remember when I got them, my wife was asking, are they supposed to go that deep into your ear? And I mean, they go as deep as they need to go into your ear to give you the best low end response. And it literally feels like you have a full PA system in your ears. And it's just the coolest thing. So if you're in the market for a higher end ear monitor, I would definitely recommend going with 64 Audio. I haven't had a set of custom molds before, so this is my first time. And so yeah, these guys are great. And the way these guys came about, I'm just gonna kind of share this really quick. Is I had finished playing at a youth conference, or I'm sorry, not youth conference, a women's conference, and this couple came up to me afterwards that we had been playing all weekend together, and they said, "Hey, we just really feel since Monday at rehearsal, we really feel God telling us that we should bless you with your set of in-ear monitors." And I just remember looking at them and just being completely shocked, and I just got really, really teary-eyed because I had just been wanting a pair of custom mold in-ear monitors for such a long time, and for God to put it into someone's heart to bless me, I was trying to think of what I could sell, what ways to make extra cash so I could get a set of in-ear monitors, and this couple just decided to bless me, and I know that God is going to bless them. But I was just completely blown away. So I got home, I remember designing these guys, and this is kind of what I went with. But these guys are great. Again, if you have any in the market for in-ear monitors, I can't stress this enough, reach out to the guys at 64 Audio. Great customer service. Just phenomenal guys to work with. They respond to every email you send out, and just really, really great guys. If you guys have any questions or anything like that, feel free to and also comment on the bottom. Subscribe to my channel. I'm going to be posting a lot more videos on, guitar. I'm a guitarist, worship leader. I play drums and I play bass as well. So I'll be posting different videos. If you guys have questions on stuff, feel free to comment again, and I'll do my best to answer. And if you guys have any other questions, any other thoughts, feel free to comment below. I can't stress that enough. Thank you guys so much for tuning in, and like my page, subscribe, and you guys have a great one.